Hey. So, I had a really great weekend and went and visited my friend and went to a work party, and it was all just really nice. Um, but the driving, the late night, and just, I guess, I don't know, I was definitely not drinking as much as I usually do, feeling a little dehydrated, and came home, took a nap, and still woke up with a little bit of a tinge. So I figured I would come on here and tell you a little bit about my handy dandy peppermint, which I don't know if you can tell, it just says peppermint on it. Um, and what I do when I'm feeling this way with my peppermint. So, very minty. And one of the things I like to do is put oil on the the beds of my fingers and rub it along my scalp and right wherever the forehead, wherever I'm kind of feeling that tension, the back of the neck, behind the ears, the sides, kind of massaging, and just a slow kind of stretching of the different, tense areas. Breathing it in. Peppermint is quite strong. You don't want to get it in your eyes. Um, So after you use peppermint on your fingers, please don't go rubbing them. I would say go use soap and water to wash your hands off really, really well afterwards. But if you can, temples is a great place. Again, not too close to the eyes. Um, and just really, really take that slow process. I was sharing with someone recently, they're like, wow, you really love these oils, don't you? And I was like, well, they've changed how I do a lot of things, right? And so years ago, I would have a headache. I would go and find my ibuprofen, get my Advil on, and um, do all the things, get the Tylenol, get whatever, and move on my merry day. But what I realized is if I have a headache, my body's letting me know that there are some things that need some attention. I need to drink some water, which I just had in the last hour. I think I drank a 32-ounce cup mason jar of water. And so I'm going to pause for a second, but I need to drink a little more. So I'm kind of waiting for the water to kind of settle in and be like, oh. Peppermint is also really energizing. It causes alertness. It helps with memory. It's really great to diffuse or to apply maybe to the back of the neck, um, or even on a cotton ball and in your area wherever you're working. Um, See, I'm not using my fingers right. Um, but yeah, it's a really, really powerful oil for when you're needing to concentrate and kind of focus on some stuff. So, so, so good. So, peppermint, it's a really great thing. The other thing is, this peppermint also comes in a white label. It looks a little bit like this. A white label that looks like this. It says peppermint on it, right? Um, and when it comes in that bottle is labeled for supplement use, which means it's safe to ingest. And so one of the things that's really great is for digestion, peppermint tea is fantastic. I'm sure you all know that, but just a drop of peppermint essential oil, Young Living's essential oil, is equivalent to 100 tea bags. Yeah, super powerful. So, putting a drop of that in some hot water along with just plain like that, or whatever sweetener you prefer, maybe some honey, some maple syrup, and putting that to the test and sipping on that can really, really help with digestion. Also with like clearing all of this, right? Like it opens up your passageways really well. And I always like to put pressure right here. Yeah, so my little I'm feeling great. I took the best nap in the entire world, and I'm just like, that was glorious. I was telling my daughter, I said, I feel like I was enveloped by an oasis of rest. And I just went into the depths of rest and and when I woke up, I was parched. I was parched. And the headache was much stronger earlier today, so I really needed the sleep. And now I will be doing better. You know what's kind of cool though? I just put the oil right in here and in my hair and all in here. And right now, every time I'm feeling a little bit of like breeze or a little bit of just air, those areas are super, super chill. Like they're cool to the air, and very really helps. Same thing right here on the neck and stuff. So all that's really great. And so there's a little bit on peppermint that I thought you should know. Let me know your thoughts about peppermint. Have you ever used it? Yeah, I'll come back in a little while and tell you about another favorite of mine or something else that I do to in my normal routines of how I handle things. Have a wonderful day.